Schools across the state of Iowa have had to change their absence policies due to the new chronic absenteeism state laws that passed last May. However, parents across the metro have expressed some confusion when it comes to what is and what is not an excused absence. Our own Griffin Wright joins us live from Waukee with what parents need to know in that district about calling their kid out of school. Griffin, good morning.
Good morning, Justin. So different schools can have different policies as long as they comply with the new chronic absenteeism laws. But here are the hard guidelines that every school has to follow. Let's start with what could get a parent in trouble. A student is considered chronically absent if they miss 10% of school in an instructional period. So 10% of the quarter or semester, depending on what your school has. At that point, the school must notify the county attorney and the parent or guardian. Missing 15% results in an engagement meeting where the parent, child, and school need to meet to come up with a plan. Missing 20% is considered truant, and that's when a truancy officer and the court can get involved. Now, there are 6 exempt reasons that a student can be absent that do not add to the total, which are they have met the requirements to graduate or have a high school diploma, they were excused by a court or record or judge, they have a individualized education plan that affects attendance. They have a Section 504 plan, and these last 2 are the ones that are most likely to be used and cause confusion. They're absent for religious services or for instruction, or they are absent for a legitimate medical reason. And legitimate is the key word there. According to the law, it's up to the schools to determine what is a legitimate medical absence. This is where differences come from in terms of whether you need a doctor's note to call your kid out of school. In the case of Waukee schools, you can call your kid out sick twice without a doctor's note, without adding to their total.
First 2 days, it's excused and exempt if in a quarter. If it goes beyond that, then they have to have a doctor's note, or if they don't have a doctor's note, then it starts to count towards the 5. So there is some leeway in there that you could still be gone in that model 6 times in a quarter and not have a letter go to the county attorney. So there is a little bit of give and take in that.
Now, the bottom line is you just need to check your school district's website. They're going to have the updated policies for your child's school and a place where you can either ask questions or maybe a frequently asked questions page as well, just to kind of get the idea of what the rules are when it comes to your school and what you need to do when you're calling your child out.
Got some big changes, a lot of questions there. Good to see some clarification out there at the Waukee School District, and we'll see how it moves along going forward in the first semester of the new law. Thank you, Griffin Wright.